Hi, everybody, and welcome. Oh, there we go. Sorry. A little bit of technical difficulties there. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us again. We're very happy to be sharing our third day of Sahaja Yoga's meditation series with you tonight. So, for those of you who are new to the program, because I know it's the third day, but we've still got some new people coming on board, my name is Sadhna, and I'll be co-hosting the first week of the program of the 21-day series. So it's actually really nice to see those familiar names again. I hope that you're all doing well and enjoying your meditation experiences so far. So today we have Carmen with us. Like myself, Carmen has been practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation since she was a child. And I actually know Carmen really well. We live together. So Carmen will first take us through a short self-realization meditation to really help establish the Kundalini. We find that at the beginning of meditating, it's really important for us to say these affirmations of each chakra, as it helps to strengthen the chakras, as well as guide our Kundalini to rise to the seventh chakra at the top of our head. So it is the third day in a row that we're doing it, but this one is really super important. So it'll be good for you to do that again. Then Carmen will talk to us about the real meaning and purpose of meditation and yoga, followed by a short talk by the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. After that, Carmen will then help us to feel really peaceful and balanced inside by taking us through another short guided meditation. So let's get into it. Hey, Carmen, how are you going? Oh, you're muted. Hang on.
Oh,
there we go.
Can you hear me? Hi, Hi everyone. Hey Sadhna, long time no see. Thank you so much for having me, first of all, and it's quite a privilege to be here. Yes, so let's just get right into it, really. What is yoga? I'm sure when you think about yoga, you think about maybe doing stretches in a gym or maybe some sort of like energy work, or maybe a little bit of both. But yoga in this sense really just means union. And Sahaja Yoga means spontaneous union. And really, union, it means a natural process of evolution. It means to unite with everything around us. It means to unite with ourselves. And there are many things that we can't see, but we know are there, that are around us, and the same thing is within ourselves. So there's an idea of ourselves in the world around us, and then there's the truth, and you can only really connect to that truth in the silence, because there's no interpretation, there's no false identity. It's just it is what it is. And yes, so basically through this meditation, the focus and the idea and the main goal is to go thoughtless, to have no thought, to have no judgment, to have nothing but that awareness, to be part of something that is subtler than the world around us, than the ideas around us. So without further ado, let's get right into it. For those of you that haven't done the self-realization process, we'll do that again, so that's fine. Now, I've been doing Sahaja Yoga, as Sadhna mentioned earlier, my entire life. And even now, when I do this process, I still connect to parts of myself that I knew were there, but they kind of get covered up. Okay, so if you're sitting somewhere where it's appropriate for you to take off your shoes, I would suggest doing that. It allows us to connect more with the Mother Earth. And yes, and just sit somewhere comfortable, somewhere quiet, if you can, and just close your eyes for a moment, just to settle your attention. Just breathe for a moment, in and out, just letting go, and allowing yourself to just relax a little bit. Now, just open your eyes and keep that state. And I'll just quickly show you where you need to put your hands. And I'll tell you which affirmations to say when you're putting your hand in different places. So I'll just move back a bit so you can see. Basically, we start just here, actually, on the left side of our body. And we just ask a question to ourselves, or I should say to our mother, which is the Kundalini within us. And I'll talk a little bit more about that after I show you this. And then next we go here, and I'll refer to it as the upper part of our abdomen. And then the lower part, which is here. And then back to the upper part, and then to the heart. And then we go over here to the left side, turn our head. And then we go here, and we just let our head rest. And then we go here, putting our head back, resting, and finally on the top. Now, when I say rotate, it's like this, always clockwise with a bit of pressure. Okay. So for those of you who are new, I'll just briefly touch on the Kundalini. So the Kundalini is the energy within us that connects us to everything else, to the all-pervading power that resides in the universe. So if you think about it like this, we are in the world, and the world is in the universe, and everything seems to be interconnected with each other because it exists in the universe. We also exist in the universe. We're connected to it. So the way that we kind of connect to that silence, which is the all-pervading power, which is emanating in every fiber, in every atom of everything, is to, yes, like go thoughtless. And we can only kind of achieve that truth when we're connected to it. Otherwise, it's just another mental projection. So we will awaken the Kundalini today, and you'll hopefully be able to feel that subtle silence. Okay, so just close your eyes. And again, breathe in and out, just settling your attention within yourself. Just breathe in and hold, and breathe out. And just one more time, breathing in and holding and breathing out. Now, first we'll put our hand onto our heart on the left side. And just put your attention there. If there are thoughts, just say, not this, to yourself, not this, not this. And you ask yourself a question. You ask yourself, Mother, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Ask yourself this question a few times. Mother, am I the spirit? Now we'll just move our attention to the upper portion of our abdomen, on the left-hand side, like so. Just keeping your eyes closed for this process. And next you ask, Mother, am I my own master? Or Mother, am I my own guru? Mother, am I my own master? Mother, am I my own master? Now we'll move it to the lower portion of our abdomen on the left-hand side, putting your attention there and asking with full, genuine heart, with full desire, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Ask a few times. Now put your attention and your hand back on the upper part of your abdomen, on the left-hand side. And we need to encourage this energy to rise within us. So we say, Mother, I am my own master. Or Mother, I am my own guru. Say this within yourself just a few times. Mother, I am my own master. Now move your attention and your hand to the left side of your heart. Mother, I am the spirit. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am just the pure spirit. Next, we put our right hand on the left side of our shoulder and our neck. Just turning your head to the right, keeping your eyes closed and your attention in that section of your body. Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. How can I be guilty if I am just the spirit? Mother, I am not guilty. Say this a few times within yourself. Believe it. Mother, I am not guilty. Slowly bring your attention to your forehead and your hand. Let your head rest in your hand like so. Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Now don't think of anyone in particular that you forgive. Just forgive in general. Just forgive yourself and everyone. Just forgive. That's it. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Say it a few times just within yourself, keeping your eyes closed. Slowly bring your hand to the back of your head and just let your head rest in your hand. Keep your eyes closed. And just for our peace of mind, we say, Mother, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. You're already forgiven, but we say this just to give ourselves peace of mind. Mother, please forgive me. Now bring your hand and your attention to the top of your head and press down. Your hand should be at the center of your head. Your attention there and move your hand slowly clockwise of your head. Moving your scalp, keeping your head still. Mother, please give me my self-realization. You've done this before. You say, Mother, please strengthen my self-realization. Keep your attention there. Move it clockwise 7 times. And then bring your hand over the top of your head. And just see if you can feel a whisper of cold air or warm air. And move it up and down to see if you can feel it. But it should be quite subtle. You can use your other hand, your left hand, to feel the same thing. You may feel it, you may not feel it. Makes no difference. Just keep your attention there on the top of your head and just above it. And just sit there for a few moments. Letting a thought come up and just telling it that you're not this. Sit there in the silence. Not this thought. Not this thought. So just slowly open your eyes and try and just observe how you were feeling before, perhaps how you're feeling now, and try and sit in that feeling of calm for as long as you can. So now we'll listen to a talk. It's a talk that the founder of Saj Yoga um, has made. Yes, and she describes in more detail this spontaneous union, this Sahaj Yoga, and what the goal is when reaching to that new height of awareness. So I'll ask the tech crew to put that on for you now.
Actually, we are all seeking the truth. So many of us. But so far, so many couldn't find and they are lost. So what is the truth? What is the truth about yourself? The truth is that you are not this body. You are not these emotions. But what are you? You are the Spirit. All the great saints and incarnations have said that you are the Spirit. And what we are trying to find out is our selfhood. We are after that research about ourselves. We've done lots of mistakes also by misguided people. But I must say that there is a built-in arrangement within us, every one of you, which will take you to that selfhood, which will give you that self-realization. It's very surprising that they have not talked about Kundalini so far. There is a power within all of you, which is the Kundalini, which is 3.5 coiled energy in your, I should say, behind your triangular bone, or it is inside it, and is waiting for that moment when it can be awakened and it can pass through the different centers, piercing through your fontanelle bone area. And that's how you get your self-realization, that you feel cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle bone area. It's an actualization. It is not my lecture or reading or anything. It's actualization which has to take place. If you don't get it, doesn't matter. Next time you can get it. But most of them do get it in a collective way. It's very surprising that it took so many years for people to come to this state where they are asking for the real thing. This is your own. This power is your own. And it is just waiting there to be awakened. Any amount of lecturing, any amount of reading, nothing can help. What is needed is just a quiet mind, and it works. It works under every circumstances. It's very surprising. This was the time perhaps was meant to be this way. I've been to this country many a times before also. First time when I came, I was so surprised how people were running after falsehood. So I gave it up. After 9 years I came, thinking that what's the matter with these people? Why can't they understand what they have to achieve, what they have to get, whatever is written and said by all the saints, by all the incarnations? I couldn't understand why they were satisfied with all kinds of nonsense. And somehow they came to America and prospered here with all their untruth. It's very sad that we have lost so many beautiful seekers in that pursuit. Now I have to tell you one thing, simple thing, that you must know that you have every right to know yourself, to become self-realized, every one of you. Nobody can force it and nobody can deny it. It is your fundamental right by which you can get your self-realization. If you are a human being, that's sufficient. Whether you belong to America or to India or to any other place, everyone has this right to get your self-realization. As a result of self-realization, what happens? That's the point. Firstly, you start feeling the divine vibrations on your fingertips. Divine vibrations like cool breeze, and it starts flowing through your hands. You'll be amazed when it first happens. You start doubting. I know people who went and closed their doors and windows. I wanted to test and find out if they had those cool breeze. You have it. It's a sign of yourself emitting these pure vibrations. As a result of that, so many other things can happen. But the most important thing is that you become a very peaceful person. You become a very balanced person. And you become that witness about which all the religions are taught. You get to the state of that witness. And once you become the witness, you see the whole picture, the whole world, in a very different manner. You become the witness. It's a state in which you watch everything. You do not react, but you watch. And your presence itself will help people. I know America nowadays is in a very difficult state and people are quite frightened. If they were realized souls, they would never have been. The power of realization is so great. Not that it enlightens you, but it enlightens others, it enlightens the atmosphere. So it's very important that you get your last breakthrough of your evolution and get to that state which we call as self-realization. It is a entry into the divine powers and the spiritual realm of life, which is very, very surprisingly, very much surprisingly is very difficult to understand otherwise. But once you become a realized soul, automatically you know what it is. You become so sensitive. At the same time, you are so well protected. You can solve many problems. You can do so many things which you could never have been able to do. The reason is now you have become empowered by the divine force. This is what you all are seeking, nothing else. This is what you want, nothing else. And this is what you should get. No use going into blind lanes and trying to find out something which you do not know. With this, your health will improve, your wealth will improve, your temperament will improve, and you will become such a compassionate, such a beautiful person that people will be amazed how you have achieved this state.
Don't think that I really need to say much more. We can talk about it for hours, but talking and thinking only gets you so far. So now what I think we'll do is we'll meditate, because after all, that's why you've joined this session. What we'll start with is a bandhan. It's called a bandhan. Basically, it just puts your kundalini up, puts you into balance, and then moves the energy into a bubble so that you're protected. So we'll start that now. We just move our hands like this, starting at the base here, and just working our way up to the top, and just tying a little knot like this. One. And then we go down and we just do that again, slowly going upwards, putting your attention where your hands are. 1 and 2. And then just doing the same thing one last time. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then what we do is we start from this side and we put a rainbow over ourselves on this side and we go back. So this is where your hand is. 1, back. 2, back. 3, over the head, back. 4, back. 5, and one last time. Or 6, sorry. And then 7, one last time. So we just do that 1, 2, 3, just to quickly recap, and then 7 times. So now we'll just sit in a comfortable position, keeping our attention mainly at the top of our head, and just closing our eyes once more. We keep our attention at the base of our spine, just below the sacrum bone. And that is our first chakra. It's called the Muladhara chakra. And that is the beginning of us and everything else. It is our gravity. So when we put our attention there, we just focus on the gravity of ourselves, the fact that we are stuck to the earth. So just keep your attention there. Okay. Now, for those of you that have just joined, I'll just demonstrate how to clear the left side and the right side. So briefly, the left side goes here, down, and the right side here and down. The left side is generally linked with laziness or lethargy, tiredness, heaviness, darkness, and generally cold things if it's not in balance. So to bring our left side into balance so that we are in the center of ourselves, we put our right hand on the earth or towards the earth if you're sitting in a chair, and we put our right hand just facing upwards towards the ceiling on our lap. And we just ask the Mother Earth to take away all the heaviness of this left side and pass it into the earth. Just keep your eyes closed. Your attention at the top of your head. And just pay attention as well to your left hand, if it's feeling heavier, if it's feeling the same, or if it's feeling lighter. If there are little tingles on your fingers, if there's cool in your hands or warm, just pay attention. Don't think about it too much, just pay attention to it. Okay. Now we'll just bring our right hand back on our lap and we face our left hand towards the sky like this. And this sort of acts as a chimney. So generally the right side is linked with overthinking, thoughts of the future, heat and frustration, anger. If this becomes too hot, generally our thoughts run wild and we can't be in the balance. We can't sit in that place of ascent. So to clear it, just put our hand to the ether and we ask the ether to suck out all of the heat, the excess heat, excess thoughts, planning, responsibilities, and bring us back into the center. And just pay attention to your hand. Pay attention to what you might be feeling. but don't think about it. Okay, just put our hand back on our lap. We bring our attention into the center of ourselves. Just keep your eyes closed. Now just put your attention to the base of your spine and move your hand, sweeping upwards towards the body very slowly. Just put your attention to the top of your head. Your attention from the base of your spine, slowly with your hand, all the way to the top of your head. Do this a few times. Your eyes closed. Your attention there at the top of your head. Just put your hand back on your lap. Keep your attention there where your hand was, top of your head. If there are any thoughts, just say not this, not this, not this. And keep your attention there, top of your head. Keep your eyes closed. Your breath nice and long, slow, controlled. And slowly open our eyes again. Just keeping the state that we were just sitting in within our attention, within ourselves for as long as we possibly can. And basically, that's it. Now we'll just end with a bandhan. So whenever we meditate, we start with a bandhan and the raising of our kundalini, and we end with one. And this just helps to protect our energy. So when we are in the center and we balance ourselves, we just want to protect that so that we can remain there for as long as possible. So we'll just start with the raising of our kundalini like we did before. And just tying one knot at the top of our head. Just repeating, base of the spine to the top. 1, 2. And just one more time. 1, 2, 3. Just a bandhan over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for having me. Thank you, Sadhna, for having me.
It's been our pleasure.
I hope to see you all at some point, or meet you, or speak with you. Continue, because this just gets better. It just gets better. All right, Sadhna, I'll give it over to you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Carmen, for that
Thank you.
beautiful meditation. I hope that all the people following tonight were able to feel a deeper sense of peace and balance, especially maybe after the third meditation that you've had, if you've been with us since the beginning. And this will definitely grow with each session. So you'll feel your Kundalini more, you feel the coolness of your hands, or the coolness on top of your head. It's just can be quite a slow process. So you guys are doing really well. So just wanted to point out that just in case you wanted to ask any questions or anything, you can be part of our WhatsApp chat. And on this chat, we give you updates of our sessions and just little reminders of when we're going to have the next session, because I know with all the time zones, it can be a little bit confusing. So we'll post the link for you to join that quite soon. I'll also quickly show you the resources page, just in case you haven't had a chance to look at the website. So I'll just share my screen with you. Here we go. So this is the main website that you guys would have joined through. If you scroll down, we've got actually here, this is where you can view the previous sessions. So if this is your first day on, you can go back and look at day 1 over here, and the video is there. You just press play. And then we've also got video 2 over here, and you can just press play here. And I noticed that some people did join a bit late to this session. So soon this video will be up, and you can also watch the beginning part of this session if you'd like. So if we keep scrolling down, we've got the resources page. Just a reminder here that we have all the bits and pieces that Carmen took us through. So we've got the realization process over here. If you click on it, it gets bigger. And over here, we've got the raising the Kundalini and giving ourselves a bandham that we do before and after all of our meditations. And then here's the balancing techniques for clearing the right side and the left side. So this is a really good resource if you'd like to try it at home yourself. And we really encourage that, because that'll help. It'll sort of help strengthen your Kundalini so that you can get better meditations out of this. So you can feel more peaceful, you can feel more balanced. Also, if you wanted more information about the chakras, I know a lot of people are interested in chakras these days, and they might have heard about different things. If you'd like to look more closely at the subtle system, there's a picture over here. And down here, we have all the names and the qualities that are associated with each chakra, and a little bit more information for you to read. So there's quite a lot there for you to explore. There we go. Let me just stop sharing. Good. Awesome. So as usual, I just want to check in with all of you. It's really amazing that we can all get together and meditate with each other from all around the world. Would anybody brave enough like to share their experience? Maybe someone who's been on for the past few days. Maybe there's been a difference between the first time you did the realization process and now the third time. Yeah, is there anyone that would like to, either in the comments or if you would like to unmute yourself?
This is Prasad here from Sydney.
Hi, Prasad.
Hey, this is my third day. So
Great.
It's definitely getting better. I can feel the difference as the days passing by. So
Yeah.
thank you.
No worries. What are you feeling in the difference, like from the first session to now?
The first session, I didn't feel anything really much.
Yeah.
Second was a little bit cool, I felt. Today I felt more cooler. So it's getting a little bit cool. I felt like a little bit of a stream coming out of my head.
Yes, that's great. That's the strands of your Kundalini rising. So that's really, really nice to hear.
Yeah,
That's
so I
great.
felt that today. And then I try with my left hand, and I felt on my left hand too, like the kind of a stream coming through.
Yep,
So
yep. So that
yeah,
means the left side is clearing. Great. When we're doing the
so
balancing. Yep.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Yeah,
Of
I can
course.
feel it. Maybe as the days pass by, I think it will get better.
Yes,
So
definitely.
let's see how that goes.
You're doing really well for day 3, so that's great. Really good
Yeah.
positive feedback there. Thanks,
All right.
Prasad.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to share an experience?
Yeah, this is Raghu here, Sadhna.
Hi,
Thank you so
Raghu.
much, Carmen and Sadhna. Lovely session. I do have the same third time lucky. On the third day, I could feel the cold air through my head.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yes. So that means the Kundalini has gone through the chakras and it's up to you now. So,
Yeah, it looks like it. Now, I want to know this affirmation. Do you have the same affirmation in Sanskrit or something that I can read about?
we can say mantras, which are in Sanskrit,
Yeah.
and we do progress to that, I think, in the second or third week, probably the third week, I think.
Okay.
But we can, if you ask a message on the WhatsApp chat, I can directly then give you a link maybe to somewhere that we can give it to you if you'd like to do that now, so you don't have to wait till later.
Okay.
So are you on the WhatsApp group chat?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. So if you ask on there, then I can easily send through a link rather than through.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
That's really nice to hear.
Lovely
No worries.
session.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Raghu.
Bye.
Awesome. Anyone else by any chance? I'll leave the floor open for another moment or so. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you, Prasad and Raghu, for for your comments. That's really great to hear. So I just thought I'd let you know that for tomorrow's session, we will have Kartikeya, and he'll be guiding us through another meditation. In his session, we will explore how to live in the present moment, beyond the past that has already happened, and into the future that doesn't exist yet. So it'll be another great session, and hopefully other people start feeling more of their Kundalini and the coolness, which is really great. Thank you so much again for joining us, and we are excited to have you back tomorrow. So thank you to all the people that said thank you on the chat. That is great to see. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks very much.
Mm-hmm.